award-winning Ball Game Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 750,000 views in 2023. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join over 4,500 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillys, Union University, Bethel, USJ, TCA, Jackson Christian, Sacred Heart, and Peabody. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The Ball Game Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
And good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Ball Game Blitz TV Sports Network, produced by Worthy Road Studios on the Trinity Christian Academy Facebook page. We remind you that this is a copyright broadcast of Worthy Road Studios for 2024. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, editing, or further use of this Ball Game Blitz broadcast without the written consent of Worthy Road Studios is strictly prohibited. High school teams covered by the Ball Game Blitz Sports Network are USJ, Trinity Christian Academy, Jackson Christian, Peabody Football, and Sacred Heart Basketball. Those ball games are broadcast to each school's Facebook page. We also broadcast all Union University home games, including volleyball, soccer, basketball, softball, and baseball. Worthy Road Studios also produces all Jackson Rockabilly baseball and Bethel University football games. All of our games are archived on the Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel. The executive producer for the Ball Game Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios is Paul Schulze. Advertisers for this ball game this afternoon on the Ball Game Blitz Sports Network include Carlock Nissan, Aloha Pool, Jones Chevrolet, the Blacksmith Restaurant, Dynamics Physical Therapy, Humboldt Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Elite Dental, the Bank of Jackson, McCoy's Heating Air, and Deaton's Carpet. Other special advertisers in this broadcast this afternoon include Foundation Bank, Tennessee Tractor, Waterwell Solutions, West Tennessee Bank, Food Right, and our friends at Farm Bureau Insurance, the Travis Vance, agent for Farm Bureau Insurance. Hi, everyone. My name is Stan Gerard, and welcome to our coverage of Trinity Christian Academy baseball right here on the TCA Facebook page and the Ball Game Blitz Sports Network. A beautiful day for baseball this afternoon. Temperature right now is about 58 degrees. Humidity is at 41%. Wind is out of the north at 8. And we expect the temperature to be about 52 by the time this game is over this afternoon. Not a cloud in the sky. A great afternoon for baseball. Not nearly as, it's still a little windy, but not nearly as windy as it was yesterday. And it's going to be a pleasant day for baseball this afternoon. Well, TCA hard luck losers last night, 4-2 to Milan, who was the Division I Class 2A state runner-up last year. Up today, the Cardinals of Brighton. They were a state quarterfinalist in Class 3A last year, and they're currently the number 4 ranked team in the state of Tennessee in Class 3A. They come into this game, the Cardinals do, with a record of 7-3. TCA come in this ball game with a record of 9-6. The umpires are on the field, and we're about ready to have the meeting between the coaches. We're going to take our first break. When we come back, more on the Countdown to First Pitch pregame show right here on the Ball Game Blitz Sports Network.
Legends never die, but your AC unit might. Routine maintenance and repair by McCoy's Heating and Air now will keep your system running at full capacity and potentially avoid costlier repairs and downtime when you need your AC the most. Our York certified and trained technicians are the best in the game. Go home to comfort with spring maintenance from McCoy's Heating and Air.
The Bonus Cash Extravaganza is underway right now at Carlock Nissan in Jackson. In addition to dealer discounts, get another $750 bonus cash on Nissan Sentra, another $750 bonus cash on Nissan Altima, an additional $1,000 bonus cash on Nissan Pathfinder, and $1,250 on Nissan Frontier. Plus rates as low as 0% and 3.9 for 84 months. The Bonus Cash Extravaganza underway right now at Carlock Nissan, Van Drive, Jackson.
And welcome back to the Countdown to First Pitch pregame show right here on the Ballgame Blitz Sports Network. My name's Stan Gerard. This afternoon, it's the number 4 ranked Brighton Cardinals out of Division I Class 3A taking on our TCA Lions out of Division II Class A. Before we go any further, I want to talk quickly about Brighton pitcher tonight, Brendan Killinger. I arrived at the field tonight just after some of the Brighton players arrived here, and everybody knows the troubles that I have walking these days. And I want to personally give a shout-out to Brighton's starting pitcher tonight, Brendan Killinger, who was kind enough and gentlemanly enough to assist yours truly up the stairs and make sure he got up the steps without falling and breaking his neck. So a very special thank you to that young man. And one of his other teammates, who I didn't get his name, for their kindness that they showed me this afternoon, and I was very grateful for the kindness that they showed me. Expecting a great game tomorrow night, tonight. TCA, the hard luck loser to Milan last night, a game that a lot of people thought TCA should have and could have won. Well, you've got a Brighton team that's coming in here doing pretty good, as they are ranked 4th in the state. They are a 7-3 record. Looking over the record for Brighton, we have one common opponent, that being Millington. We won 4-1 over Millington. They split with Millington, winning 10-0 and 9-0 back on the 25th and 26th of March. So that's the only comparable score. Looking at Brighton, they have a loss, a 3-0 loss to Collierville, a 4-3 loss to Alabama Christian, and a 7-6 loss at Bartlett High School. So a very good, and they won 8-6 over Crockett County as well. So that's some teams, and some of the teams that Brighton has played that we would have known about. Should be an interesting ball game between these two teams this afternoon. The umpires getting ready to wrap up, and then we'll be set for baseball. In fact, why don't we go to the public address announcer right now for our starting lineups.
Good evening, fans. It is a beautiful day for baseball. We would like to welcome everyone to Trinity Christian Academy for today's game between the Brighton Cardinals and your Trinity Christian Academy Lions. We would like to draw everyone's attention to the field as we announce our starting lineups today. For the Brighton Cardinals, leading off at shortstop, number 6, Case Maxwell. Batting second in center field, number 20, Garrett Glass. Batting third in right field, number 7, MJ Paramore. Your designated hitter batting fourth, number 5, Cade Croson. Batting fifth at third base, number 1, Brady Ray. Batting sixth at first base, number 32, Seth Allen. Batting seventh at second base, number 13, Colt Carpenter. Batting eighth in left field, number 28, Brody Billings. Batting ninth at catcher, number 34, Christian Kauser. And your pitcher for the Brighton Cardinals, number 3, Brendan Killinger. Now for your Trinity Christian Academy Lions starting lineup. Batting first at shortstop, number 1, Owen Atwood. Batting second at second base, number 16, Harris Smith. Batting third at third base, number 7, Nick Jones. Batting fourth, your pitcher for the Lions today, number 6, Harrison Vance. Batting fifth at first base, number 5, Max Richardson. Batting 6th in right field, number 13, Andrew Perry. Batting 7th, at catcher, number 8, John Brooks. Batting 8th in left field, number 17, Connor Quarles. And rounding out your lineup in batting 9th in center field, number 2, Zane Atwood. Would everyone please join me for today's prayer, and following the prayer, our national anthem.
Why go on vacation when you can live on vacation?
Aloha Custom Pools will help you create your very own piece of paradise, and you can enjoy it every day.
What are you waiting for?
Take the plunge. Call Aloha Custom Pools or visit us online.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
It's the off season, but it's the best season to buy at Aloha Custom Pools. Snag your dream pool now, and we promise you'll be splashing around by Memorial Day. What are you waiting for? Give us a call or visit us at AlohaCustomPools.com.
And welcome back to Trinity Christian Academy. My name's Stan Gerard, and we're just about set for high school baseball on a late Friday afternoon, early Friday evening. Tonight, it's the Cardinals of Brighton High School, the number 4 ranked team in the state of Tennessee in Class 3A against our TCA Lions. Brighton coming to this ball game, they are 7-3 on the season. TCA, of course, 9-6. Let's get you a defensive starting lineup for Trinity Christian Academy. In the outfield from left to right, it's Connor Quarles, Zane Atwood, and Andrew Perry. The infield from left to right, at the hot corner, slick Nick Jones. Shortstop, Owen Atwood. Second base, Harris Smith. And at first base, Max Richardson. Shipping and receiving tonight. Receiving is headed up by John Brooks. And in the shipping department, it's Harrison Vance of TCA. Harrison coming to this ball game 1-3 with a 4.35 ERA. He's giving up 17 hits, 15 runs, only 11 earned runs. He's walked 7. And Harrison has struck out 17 batters on the season. And Harrison continues his warm-up, and we'll be set for baseball. A gorgeous, gorgeous afternoon here in West Tennessee. Hope you're having a great day as well. Hope your Friday has been good. It's about 58 degrees. And we're set for baseball here in West Tennessee as Brighton takes on TCA. Leading off for the Cardinals of Brighton, it's the shortstop, Case Mitchell. He'll be followed by center fielder Garrett Glass. The right fielder, MJ Moore. If anybody gets on deck, it'll be Cade Croson. But leading off the game is the shortstop, Cade Mitchell. The first pitch, swing and a foul. Strike one. So our Farm Bureau Insurance first pitch of the game is a strike. There you see the outfield shot that you'll see a lot today. Pitch paints that outside corner for a strike. Harrison ahead of the count, 0-2. Pitch high. Here's the 1-2 count. Swing, popped it up high on the infield in the short outfield. Harris Smith is under it, and we get the out. So pop up to 4, and the first out of the inning. That's going to bring up center fielder, number 20, Garrett Glass. And a special hello to my dear Miss Peggy, who's in the hospital watching this ball game this afternoon. Here's the pitch from Vance. Outside corner, ball one. There you see Harrison, the right-hander. As he faces off against the batter, digs in. Swing right up the middle. Atwood fields it. The throw at first is in time. 6-3 on the putout. And quickly, they're 2 away here in the top of the first inning of play.
Cardinals, number 7, MJ Paramore.
That's going to bring up the right fielder, MJ Paramore. For those of you keeping score, wearing jersey number 7. Paramore, a lefty. Jamming the plate. Swing, foul tip, straight back. The screen protected my cameraman, Paul Schulze, from getting injured. As you can hear, somebody's ordering the sausage and cheese plate. An excellent value from the concession stand. Big breaking curve. The count is 1-1. Here's the windup, the throw. Now the breaker paints that corner like Picasso for a strike. We're ahead in the count, 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike him out, throw him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for a TCA as we go into the bottom of the first. Brighton 0, TCA coming to bat. TCA baseball on the Ballgame Blitz Sports Network.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hello folks, this is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installations, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
And welcome back to Trinity Christian Academy. My name's Stan Gerard. We move into the bottom of the first inning of play. TCA coming to bat. Harrison Vance, a big inning for half inning for TCA, is 1-2-3 as he shut him down. Here is the defensive alignment for Brighton in this ball game. The outfield, left to right, Brody Billings, Garrett Glass, again Jay Paramore. The infield, Brody Ray, Case Mitchell, Colt Carpenter, and Seth Allen. Pitching is Brendan Killinger, and Christian Kauser is the catcher for the Cardinals. And leading off the ball game for TCA is going to be number 1, the shortstop, Owen Atwood. Atwood coming into this weekend's play, batting .231 with 8 singles and 3 doubles. He scored 16 runs as well coming into the week. Here's the first pitch, swing, hit to the shortstop. He bobbles the ball, quick throw, safe. So Atwood with the speed gets down to first. And TCA with the first runner of the game on base. Harris Smith, the batter for TCA. Harris, let's see, coming into the weekend, batting .314, had 11 hits and 15 runs scored by Mr. Smith. Kellinger, the lefty, his first pitch. Hit. It's going to be a gapper. No, shortstop gets it. Nice play, but he cannot make the throw. So 2 infield hits for TCA to start this ball game.
Senior Nick Jones.
And batting for TCA, he's playing the hot corner tonight. Slick Nick Jones. Jones last night in the loss to Milan really hit the ball hard a couple of times, and he was robbed of at least 2 runs last night when he had a blast down the left field line at the third baseman snagged. The pitch, a little low for ball 1. I mean, the third baseman just made a snag of that rocket ride that Nick hit and doubled him up and cost us a couple of runs in that particular case. Swing on our check swing on the outside corner is a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike's the count. The left-hander checks his runners. And they called that 2-1 is the count. Got some enthusiastic folks down there this afternoon, as you can hear. Pitch high for ball 3. Well, the condominium's still out there, a different one this afternoon. You can see it right in the middle of your picture. It holds 3. Kellinger checks the runner. And a walk. Nick Jones draws a walk.
Next up for the Lions,
and the bases are loaded with Lions and nobody out. Pitcher Harrison Vance to bat. Harrison with a huge chance here to help his own cause early in this ball game. Nobody out, bases are loaded. Got to get some runs home in this series of outs here. Kellinger looks, winds. It's on the corner for a strike. But looking at this against the 4th-ranked team in the state, you've got the bases loaded, no outs. Dog, you've got to come home with some runs. Kellinger's pitch is a little bit low for a ball. 1-1's the count. Bases loaded with Lions here in the bottom of the 1st. Good look at those high-def cameras. They're used here by Worthy Road Studios in the ballgame blitz. Pitch, a little bit inside. As the Lion roars. Vance with a slightly open stance. Hit, first baseman. He's going to come to the plate. Tags the plate. Oh, no save. They're saying he pulled his foot. And the umpire points right to it. Umpire was quick with the call. Wish we had a replay on it, but the umpire quick with the call, pointing right to it. And so it's a run scored for the Lions.
Next up for the Lions, number 5, Max Richardson.
Boy, a huge play there for the Lions. The throw was in time to get the out. His foot was not on the bag, just slightly off of it. Swing, right field, base hit. Here comes 1 to score. And we hold with the bases loaded, and a good thing we did. Harris Smith scores as Richardson gets the RBI single.
6 for the Lions, number 13.
And the bases remain full of Lions. Here in the bottom of the 1st, it's Andrew Perry, the batter. He's playing right field tonight. Andrew batting .259, 7 hits, 2 doubles coming into this weekend. Ball gets away, nobody's coming. Andrew Perry with 15 runs scored coming into the weekend.
So that's what he did.
A strike in there, check swing.
Holt and John already had their little.
I want to give a special hello to my friend Andrew Chapman, the play-by-play guy for the North Carolina Woodpeckers. It's a Houston farm team. His third year as their play-by-play guy. There's a strikeout, the first out for
Next up for the Lions, number 8, John
Brighton.
Brooks.
But Andrew spent some time here in Jackson calling baseball and became a good friend of mine. We wish him luck in his third season at North Carolina, and one of the great nicknames of all time, the Woodpeckers. John Brooks, the catcher, batting for TCA, takes ball one. The pitch, right down the pike for a strike. Well, they called that a ball, 2-0. That's what happens when you get ahead of the umpire. Pitch, high outside, counts 3-0. Maybe when he was helping me up the steps, I overextended his arm a little bit. And the pitch on the corner for a strike. 3 balls and 1 strike. High outside, and a runner comes in. Off the bases loaded walk.
Number 17, Connor Quarles.
And the bases remain loaded with 1 out. And the head coach of Brighton comes to the mound for a powwow. Brighton in the hole early in this ball game. TCA with 1 out, the bases loaded, and 3 runs in this ball game. You know, you look back at Brighton this year, they've only lost 3 games all year. They lost 7-6 to Bartlett. They lost 3-0 to Collierville, and they lost 4-3 to Alabama Christian Academy in the Gulf Shores Classic. So this is a team that's not used to losing, and it's one of these deals where, you know, you're playing a team like Brighton, who's ranked number 4 in the state in Class 3A, so they play big boy baseball. And you're playing a team the caliber of this, who was a semifinalist last year in the state tournament. You got to get on them and get on them early in this ball game and step on that gas and keep your foot on the pedal. It's going to be Connor Quarles, the batter for TCA. Here's the pitch on the corner for a strike. So at least early on in this ball game, Harrison Vance getting the run support from his Lion teammates. Swing and a miss. And Quarles in the hole 0-2. Change up. Swing and a foul. Shadows starting to encroach on the pitcher's mound. And by the next half inning, it'll be over a good chunk of the infield. Here's the windup. Swing and a foul ball. Battling hard, the count remains 0-2.
Our kids are in the water playing. We were wake surfing and wakeboarding. Saturday? Yeah, I think it was Saturday.
Pitching from the full windup.
Yeah.
Oh, they're the ones riding around.
Swing and a miss. And Quarles strikes out. That's the second strikeout victim for Killinger this afternoon. And interestingly enough, both of them the only 2 outs of the game. It's going to bring up the bottom of the order, the center fielder, Zane Atwood. Don't count out Zane. He can put bat on ball, and he's got wheels. Big outside breaker, ball 1. Zane batting .267 on the week, 8 hits, 11 RBIs. And boy, with 1 single hit, he could add to his RBI total right here with the bases loaded of Lions. Outfield ever so slightly shaded towards the left. There's a little bit of a gap between center and right. You can punch it there. And there's a pretty good opening down the right field line as well. Called it on the outside corner. Or I thought he did. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. In there for a strike, 2-1. TCA leading 3-0 in this game.
They could probably fit mine. Yeah. Yours. Yeah, mine don't fit me no more either.
Here's the windup in the pitch.
I never had one.
Called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. It's a room 222 call, our first of the evening. Boy, a chance to drive in some more runs here with one well-placed swing. Ball dropped. Brighton well-covered home plate. We were going to be out at the plate by a mile if we had gone for that one. But the runners hold. And the count is full with 2 outs.
Yeah, they did. That's where they went.
Runners will be going. Here's the windup. Swing, drive into right field, but the right field is coming in and makes the catch. In the inning for TCA, 3 runs on 1, 2, 4 base hits. No errors and 3 left on base. At the end of 1 complete inning of play, it's TCA 3 and Brighton nothing. TCA baseball on the Ball Game Blitz Sports Network.
But nothing has a dock on the water
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Hi, I'm Stan Gerard for your local Food Right. Food Right is the home of the butcher. Food Right is proud to sell certified Angus beef. It's the very best there is. All of our beef, signature pork, and chicken products are cut and packed fresh daily by our in-store butchers. To feed your family well, Food Right, with 11 locations across West Tennessee, is where you need to go. Have a great day, everyone, and much more importantly, God bless.
Our friends at Food Right, a sponsor of TCA Baseball. Food Right, the home of the butcher. Swing, a strike, foul ball out of play. It's Cade Croson, the DH for Brighton, leading off the inning. I know I was just looking at that commercial, looking at those cuts of meat, and good lordy, that makes me hungry. Best meat department in West Tennessee at your friendly Food Right, the home of the butcher. Vance. Smash right up the middle off his ankle. Bounces to Nick Jones. He's going to fire, make the play. No, but the throw is wide. And the runner's going to turn and advance into second. And Crowdson makes on. We're going to have an error on that play as Croson makes it to second base. That'll bring up the third baseman, Brogy Ray. Boy, that was a rocket shot off of Harrison's, looked to be off his left ankle, if I was not mistaken. Hope it's okay. That was a pretty wicked shot there. 3-0 TCA with the lead here early. And now Brighton with a runner in scoring position here in the top of the second. Glad you could join us right here on the Ball Game Blitz Sports Network, brought to you by Worthy Road Studios. Big, nasty breaker. Well, he punched his right hand. And now we're going to have a timeout. Shipping, receiving, going to have a little meeting of the minds. Maybe changing up signals with a runner at second. The count is 1-0. Vance checks the runner, look out inside for a ball. 2-0's the count. Oh, they're saying it hit him now. So after TCA has the big bottom of the first, scoring 3, here in the top of the second, it's the Cardinals of Brighton who, after going down 1, 2, 3 in the first, are now showing some life here in the top of the second as they've got runners on first and second. Swing drive into left field. We're under it, and that's going to be out of play. Foul ball. Ball went curving, foul. No balls, 1 strike. Harrison checks the runner at second. Checks again. Hard hit. Going in the right field. It's going to be tough, And it's in there for a base hit. And the bases are loaded with Brighton Cardinals. Seth Allen goes opposite field for the little dink single. And the Cardinals, Colt Carpenter, the second baseman, batting. The Cardinals digging in, getting a little angry here in the top of the second, as TCA hung a 3-spot on him in the bottom of the first. Pitch inside, ball one.
They were wake surfing and wakeboarding.
Harrison checks the runners, steps off. Pitcher and catcher maybe not quite on the same page. This is their second meeting on the mound. Harrison with 18 pitches through an inning and 3 batters.
I wish I had a house there. You know, it's like one of them things where we would never go up there enough.
Checks the runner second.
They just finishing their house, so.
Pitch is high. 2 balls and no strikes. And we've got time on the field as Harrison Hogue comes out to talk to his infield. Vance, after a 1-2-3 first inning, struggling a bit, is in a little bit of a pickle here in the top of the second with the bases loaded, and Colt Carpenter, the second baseman, batting for the Cardinals. Who do you like for the NIT championship, folks? Indiana State, with, I think, 33 wins in the season, playing in Indianapolis for the NIT championship. Did not know they moved the game out of Market Square or out of New York City, where it had been for years and years. Pitch on the inside corner for a strike. But good luck to the Sycamores of Indiana State as they go for an NIT championship. Got robbed of an NCAA bid. High heat swing and a miss. Evens the count at 2-2. Infield playing in at third base as Jones is on the edge of the grass on the first cut. Popped it up short. Right field, under it. And Perry with a strike. And I want to show you something, folks. You saw that play there. The ball got past the catcher. Who was there as his backup? It was the pitcher, Nick Jones, right where he was supposed to be, preventing the runner from scoring. Good technical baseball by TCA on that play. well executed with the backup play, prevented a run from scoring. 1 out.
That's right. We were there Christmas, too.
We were there on December the 23rd.
Yeah.
And it's Brody Billings, the left fielder at bat.
I mean, I wasn't in the water.
First pitch, low outside for a ball. But always make your cover because that could have potentially saved a run. Here's the pitch. High inside, ball 2. See folks still driving into the facility here this afternoon on a beautiful Friday afternoon. In there for a strike. Boy, our friend Justin Moore from Tennessee Tractor and Waterwell Solutions driving in from Southern Illinois this afternoon to watch the game. Had to be up in Illinois to repair some, took a couple of crews up to Southern Illinois, and Waterwell Solutions doing some repair work in the fields of Southern Illinois. Of course, they had the tornadoes over there a couple of days ago, repairing some water wells. Ground ball, foul down the third baseline. Full count with 1 out. But talked to Justin a couple of times today, and but doing good work with the folks at Waterwell Solutions. They don't not only sell the products, but they service as well. And when they go on a big job, the owner shows up to lend a hand as well. Vance with 2 on. Low. And he walks a runner in. So 1 out, 1 in for Brighton. Here in the top of the second. TCA leads by 2. It's 3-1. Swing, foul ball, out of play. Somebody needs a new windshield. Vance digs in on the mound. It's a ball. Having a little trouble finding that strike zone. Here in the second, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Gets that outside corner, and Vance has worked ahead of the count, 1-2. Boy, a slick little ground ball double play would be nice right here.
The guy's name is Avery, and I'd have to think.
High breaker gets away from Brooksy, but nobody comes.
He grew up on that road.
He gets out there quick.
Owns tons of it, and he has taken it's county road, but there's a creek that runs the side of the road, and he has done.
And the batter, Christian Kauser, the catcher, stands in. Takes a strike. And goes to the bench. Second out for Brighton. If Harrison can pitch out of this jam, we'll be lucky if we come with only giving up a 1 in this game or in this inning. He will have pitched out a big jam if he does that. Wicked breaker. Broke my knees up here in the press box just looking at it. In there for a strike. That was nasty. Right down the pike, fouls it. No, it's actually going down the right field line. Thought it was going to curve and hits it in the corner. 1 in, 2 in, 3 in. And a stand-up triple. Oh, my. I thought that was going to curve foul. But it stayed in. And just like that, Brighton has taken the lead. Mitchell with a bases clearing triple drives in 3, and just like that, Brighton leads 4-3.
It hit the roof of the field house and kept going forward and rolled over the peak.
Eighth man to bat in the inning is Garrett Glass, the center fielder. On the corner for a strike. Vance ahead of the count, 0-2. Jammed him, swing, a foul ball. Vance digs in on the rubber, eyes his catcher. Wind up, pitch, check swing, and a strikeout. So in the inning for Brighton, they score 4 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error, and 1 left on base. At the end of 1.5 innings of play, Brighton leads TCA by a score of 4-3 right here on the Ballgame Blitz Sports Network.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should offer more than a place to just store your money. Our foundation benefits with high interest accounts include the flexibility of a checking account with tiered interest rates, identity theft protection, cell phone protection, and more. So start a financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number at the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company is an equal housing lender, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at Humboldt Dodge Chrysler Jeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Don Henley's the boys of summer playing on the PA system as we get ready to go into the bottom of the second. As you're seeing high school's version of the boys in summer, Brighton and TCA, right here on the Ballgame Blitz and Worthy Road Studios. Brighton with the 4-3 lead. TCA led 3-0 at the end of 1. Brighton responded with 4 runs in their half of the second. And leading off for TCA is going to be the shortstop, Owen Atwood. Atwood singled and scored last inning. Pitch in there for a strike. Well, we got 3 early. Going to have to do it again. Pitch in there. Took a little something off that breaker. Killinger ahead of the count, 0-2. Breaker a little outside. Boy, the catcher, he was ready to chunk it down to first to throw it around. That's what I talked about. You try and show up the umpire by making that throw or tossing that bat before he makes the call. They're going to ring it up the other way. 1-2. So that gets the pitcher mad. He throws some heat on the outside corner. Evens the count at 2-2. Smash up the middle, in there for a base hit for the Lions off the second baseman's glove. Atwood rounds first and retreats back to the bag. So Owen Atwood 2 for 2 on the night. And that's going to bring Harris Smith to the plate. Harris scored off of a single in the first. He called himself Macaroni. Killinger. Swing, fouling off, got a little, he was ahead of that one. Memphis, Tennessee is checking in this afternoon. Good to see folks in Mempho watching this ball game and rooting for TCA. The left-hander Killinger. Oh, nice bunt, but it goes foul. Boy, Owen didn't know it was a foul ball, and Mama's not going to be happy. But she's got to clean that uniform. Runner at second is Atwood. Checking the runner at second is the pitcher, Killinger. Ball gets away, and Atwood. Well, they're going to say foul tip, I'm assuming, as the umpire says back to second, young man. No balls, 2 strikes. 4-3, Brighton. From Division I Class 3A, the number 4 team in the state in that classification. Battling TCA this afternoon. Breaker is outside for a ball. Umpire's got a strange motion for a ball. Uses his right hand as well. That almost looks like he's calling a strike, even though that was a ball. Breaker outside. Evens the count at 2-2. Well, you got the speedy Atwood at second base. A decently hit single should score him. Got a little bit of a gap between right and center. Outside loads the count at 3-2. Here's Killinger. Looking to Harris Smith, swing, popped up. Foul ball out of play, souvenir for a young fan. And the battle continues. A little quick meme between pitcher and catcher. Shipping and receiving, sending a couple of emails to each other. Smith digs in with a full count. Chance to drive in a run here with nobody out in the bottom of the second.
Yes, sir.
And he calls a strike. And Smith takes strike 3, looking. Nick Jones bats for TCA. He walked and scored in the first, so Slick Nick with a chance to bring Atwood in. Jones digging in. Checking the runner. Check swing and strike 1. Shadows have overtaken almost the entire field. Only the right fielder remains in the sun now. Swing! He took a healthy cut, but came up dry. Killinger ahead of the count. 0-2 with 1 out and a runner on second. Killinger eyes Atwood at second. Breaking ball in the left field. It's a gapper. It's a run going to score for TCA, and this game is tied. Nick Jones drives in Owen Atwood with the RBI single. And this game, once again, tying at 4. So TCA responds to the 4 runs that Brighton put on the board. 3 in the first now, and 1 here in the second to tie this ball game up. Harrison Vance, who had a RBI single, a chance to help his own cause here with a runner on first and only 1 out. Snap throw, look out. Got him. Thought he got back, but umpire says, It looked like he spun his wheels a little bit. Thank you so much. But it looked like Jones kind of spun his wheels when he was trying to get going to dive back in. May have delayed him a little bit. And the nice pickoff move. And there are 2 outs. 4-4 our score. Pitch outside. Ball 1.
So, remind me, where is Parker in school? He's liking it? What's he studying?
High outside for ball 2. A cold, frosty Diet Dr. Pepper delivered to me. Paul, I'll send Pepsi a bill for that shout out for the Diet Dr. Pepper here. I'll make sure and give him your address. Swing, foul ball. 2 balls and a strike. Paul Schulze, the executive producer, taking the game at the old ballpark this afternoon. Pitch is high, 3-1.
Well, I didn't think Jenny was, and then now she is. Okay. She's in engineering. No, she's in wildlife and fisheries.
2 outs. Nobody on and a 3-1 count. And Harrison Vance walks.
Batting next, number 5, Max Richardson.
Max Richardson singled and was stranded at second. We're going to have a courtesy runner for the pitcher, Vance. It's going to be Harrison Harpole, the courtesy runner. Well, how about that TCA middle school team? 17-1. Swing, foul ball. Strike 1. 17-1, 13-0 winners over Milan yesterday. It is Jackson Christian leading Peabody 5-1 in the 4th inning of that ball game. You can watch that game, check that game out on Worthy Road Studios as well. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Swing, ball going into right field. Batter's going after it and just over the fence, out of play. Well, you saw it better than I described it, folks. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. We're tied at 4. Oh, and I cannot take a call right now. Leave a message. I might call you back. Swing, right field, curving. Foul, out of play. So Max hanging tough in there. There were some folks on the beach earlier. It looks like there's maybe 1 out there. Pitch is low on the ball, 2-2. Got girls softball going on over at the softball field. Can't tell you what the score is, but it's in the 7th inning, and there's been a lot of runs scored. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Our second room 222 count of the night. Hit, smash up the middle. Second baseman with the field and the force out. But for TCA, in the bottom of the second, 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 left on play. We go to the top of the 3rd. We're tied at 4 right here on the Ballgame Blitz Sports Network.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
Folks, like I like to say, whether you got a 200-acre farm or a half-acre lot, the folks at Tennessee Tractor have the John Deere equipment that you need. Big or small, John Deere's got the equipment that takes care of all of your farming and lawn care needs. Tennessee Tractor with locations all over West Tennessee, and we thank them for their support of TC Athletics. Justin Miller, not only a big part of Waterwell Solutions, a big part of Tennessee Tractor as well. As we move into the top of the third, we're tied at 4. It's going to be Paramore, Croson, and Ray bagging for Brighton. Paramore, the lefty. Breaking pitch. In there for a strike.
Well, now, I did work for the Madison County Highway Department part-time.
Curveball. Just a bit outside for a ball. There's a look at Harrison. In there for a strike. Good look at the batter. MJ Paramore. Leave a message in the comments section. Let us know who you are, where you're watching, who you're cheering for. Hope some Brighton fans. We welcome those of you from Brighton who are watching this broadcast this afternoon. Breaking pitch is inside. The count is full. The 45th pitch by Harrison Vance results in a walk for MJ Paramore.
Next up for the Cardinals, number 5, Cade Croson.
Paramore had struck out his first at bat. Cade Croson's going to bat for Brighton now. Croson, who led off the inning, reached on an error, got second base on the throwing error, tried to throw him out at first. Ball got back behind the first baseman on an errant throw, made second, and that started the Brighton 4-run party. Swing, right field, curving. On the edge of the beach and right in the sand trap. Or what does the guy say? He's mad because he hit his ball in the sand, and his playing partner was, no, you're right on the beach. Vance ahead of the count, 0-1. Look out. Snap throw. He's in there. MJ Paramore, the right fielder, has got some wheels. Wasn't a bad throw either. By Brooksy, John Brooks. 1 ball, 1 strike. We're tied at 4, top of the third. Comes over the top with that pitch. And a strike.
Watch out. Watch out.
Pitch outside. Brooksy does a nice job to stop it. Get in front of it as it is. Runner on second. Nobody out. 2-2 count. We're tied at 4. Vance checks the runner. Comes over it. Hit the shortstop Atwood. And on the first for the out. 6-3 put out, but it does advance. Paramore a third. And there's one out. Harrison now into this game for 51 pitches. Good block by Brooksy there. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't know the times of the classes, but like what she needs next. She's ahead. She had credits when she.
The windup. Ball outside, but you saw Brooksy with some quick hands snagging that ball. I can see by that center field shot, people still coming into the ballpark. And he walks him. Brody Ray walks. And that'll bring up Seth Allen, the first baseman. Hayden Hogue comes to the mound to talk with his pitcher. We'll take a quick 30-second break. You're watching TCA Baseball on the Ballgame Blitz Sports Network.
We are a team composed of highly skilled physical therapists with new school treatment approaches and old school customer service principles. We are a community presence because we know our foundation rests in relationship building and involvement. We are leaders in this industry, and we're putting in time daily to develop that aspect of thinking. We're more than a business. We're a team composed of individuals governed by a set of core values. We're more than a physical therapy company. We're a movement in the profession. We are your premier physical therapy team in West Tennessee.
Back to play here as Hayden Hogue is finished off his meeting with his infield. One out. We're tied at 4. Comes over the top with it for a strike. Well, one thing I can tell, the living legend Larry Lewis working the concession stand this afternoon. Little bunt. It's a beauty. It drives one in. And
next over the Cardinals. Number 13, Colt Carpenter.
Brighton takes the 5-4 lead. This game going back and forth. TCA got out to a 3-0 lead early. Brighton answered with 4 in the second. Swing, snag by Nick Jones, tags third. Long throw! Not in time. But we get the lead runner, Brody Ray, for the second out. Allen advances to second.
Next up, number 28, Brody Billings.
And Carpenter on base at first with a fielder's choice. And there are 2 outs. Boy, almost had that hard 5-3 double play. Pitch a little bit outside. 2 balls and a strike. 5-4, Brighton is retaking the lead. They push one across here in the inning after scoring 4 in the top of the second. Swing in the left field, base hit. Firing in, and we hold them to a single, and the bases are once again loaded with Cardinals. Christian Cowser, the catcher. batting for Brighton with 2 outs. Kaiser struck out back in the second to become the second out of the inning. Pitch, swing, foul or hit straight up into center field. And TCA gets out of the inning, giving up only 1 run in the inning for Brighton. Brighton with 2 base hits in the inning, no errors, and 3 left on base. At the end of 2.5, it's Brighton 5 and TCA 4, right here on the Ballgame Blitz Sports Network.
Your life, your home,
your business, your future. Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Believe in family. Believe in your fellow man. Believe in daddy-daughter dances, home-cooked meals, and bedtime stories. Believe in honesty and an honest day's work. Believe that love and faith make the world a better place. We do, because we believe in you. We're Farm Bureau Insurance, and we don't just believe in Tennessee. We believe in Tennesseans. Farm Bureau Insurance, Tennessee's insurance company.
Call Farm Bureau agent Travis Vance at 731-661-0102 or see him at 285 North Parkway in Jackson. Farm Bureau agent Travis Vance, a proud sponsor of tonight's baseball game between the Cardinals of Brighton and Trinity Christian Academy. Travis Vance and Farm Bureau Insurance, my personal insurance agent. And I'll give my testimonial. When I switched my insurance to Travis Vance at Farm Bureau, saved me almost $500 a year on my auto and the homeowner's policy. You can't do much better than that. Travis worked hard. He'll work hard for you. See Travis Vance at his office on Parkway first thing Monday morning. Leading off the inning for TCA will be Andrew Perry. Here in the bottom of the third, Perry struck out in the first. Pitch outside for a ball. Killinger into this game for 58 pitches, so he's a little bit less than Harrison Vance. The pitch was a swing into the parking lot. Somebody's buying a new windshield. Hit into right field for a base hit off the first baseman. Perry turns and holds at first. And TCA with a runner on. The catcher, John Brooksy Brooks, batting for TCA. Brooksy struck out, check that. Walked. I put one of my scoring hashes in the wrong column. That's why I got thrown off a little bit. But timing and scoring agree, so that's a good thing. Breaker outside for a ball. I always say timing and scoring agrees. To my broadcast partner, Diamond Dave McCulley, who's not with us, hadn't been able to join us in the baseball season. His wife battling serious illness, and we continue to ask you to pray for the McCulley family and Miss Peggy as she fights a really nasty illness out there. Needs all the support that you can offer. 2 balls, 1 strike. Or nobody out here in the Third inning of play. Runner on first. Runner back. Just in time. Perry on first. Brooksy at the bat. Quarles on deck for TCA. Killinger ahead of him, swing and a miss. Evens the count at deuce, 2-2. Big breaker hangs outside. Boy, you could hear it. You could hear it. The Brighton crowd wanted that pitch in the bad way. Brooksy eyes his coach for the signs. Killinger, the lefty, wearing number 3. Nice young man. Talked to him before the ball game. Swing. Into center field. Charging. Squeezes it and makes the catch. And we have our first out of the inning. So Perry remains on first. Batting next for TCA will be Connor Quarles. Zane Atwood is on deck for the Lions. And then it'll be the top of the order. The pitch is in there for a strike. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out here in the third. Swing, left field foul, out of play. 0-2. As Quarles is behind in the count. Pitch is in there for a ball. Quarles, normally an outfielder, will also pitch for TCA. He'll come in relief, get some spot starts. He's one of those guys you can put in a couple, 3 different situations. Swing, popped it up. Should be out of play. And it's on to the beach, a souvenir for the young fan in black. As you saw on that shot from camera A. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the third. 5-4 Cardinals. Smash up the middle. Fielded by the shortstop. Steps on second. And the double play. 6-3 double play ends the inning for TCA. TCA, no runs, 1 base hit, no errors, and nobody left on base. We go into the top of the 4th, and Brighton leads TCA by a score of 5-4 here on the Ballgame Blitz Sports Network.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. You know, home buying can be a long and confusing process, especially in today's market. Well, our Home Sweet Home Loan program offers incredibly competitive rates and allows you to keep your loan local throughout the entire life of the loan. So start your financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number on the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! Kinsey Banking Company and Foundation Bank are an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Waterwell Solutions, LLC offers experienced and diversified services throughout the greater Tennessee area. Waterwell Solutions specializes in water well drilling operations. They're experienced in the design, construction, and maintenance of wells from 4 to 16 inches in diameter and depths up to 1,000 feet. Waterwell Solutions has 3 locations in Summerville, Brownsville, and Trenton. For a consultation, give them a call at 731-779-1275.
And we're back here at Trinity Christian Academy. A new pitcher for TCA, You can close the book on Harrison Vance. We'll check out his numbers here real quick. As you close the book on him, Harrison Vance pitches 3 innings, gives up 5 hits, 5 runs, all earned, struck out 3, and walked 3. Into the ball game for TCA, pitching now is Max Richardson. Take a look at Max's numbers on the season. Max, a very stingy ERA of 1.024. He's 3-0 on the season with a save, 16 hits, 8 runs, only 4 earned. He's walked 7 and struck out 19. Pitch is low for a ball. The leadoff man, Case Mitchell, batting for Brighton. As I draw my line to separate pitchers, look out. Little stinger. Got him on the knuckles. Case Mitchell takes first base. Garrett Glass batting for Brighton. He grounded 6-3 in the first, struck out in the second. Top of the first is the only 1-2-3 inning in this ball game. For either team. So Richardson in for TCA. Eyes the mark outside. 2 balls and a strike. We'll be back here on Monday, 6:15. I believe we'll double check that. Swing, fielded by Richardson, the throw, and the out. 1-3 on the fielder's choice put out. Mitchell advancing to second, and Paramore the batter. We'll be back here on Monday. It'll be a 5:45 pregame show with first pitch at 6 o'clock. 5:45 first pitch on Monday as TCA faces off against Harrison Vance with the unassisted play. And there are 2 outs. Back to district play, and it's a continuation of the neighborhood street fight. Jackson Christian and TCA. Jackson Christian with a couple of losses in district play. TCA with a couple of losses. Pitch is in there for a strike. So a game that's going to have some importance riding on it Monday right here on the Ball Game Blitz Sports Network on the TCA Facebook page, brought to you by Worthy Road Studios. Pitch, high, pop up. Harrison Vance is under it for the out. TCA needed the short inning, and Max Richardson obliges. We go into the bottom of the 4th. It's 5-4 Brighton on the Ball Game Blitz Sports Network.
Legends never die, but your AC unit might. Routine maintenance and repair by McCoy's Heating and Air now will keep your system running at full capacity and potentially avoid costlier repairs and downtime when you need your AC the most. Our York certified and trained technicians are the best in the game. Go home to comfort with spring maintenance from McCoy's Heating and Air.
The Bonus Cash Extravaganza is underway right now at Carlock Nissan in Jackson. In addition to dealer discounts, get another $750 bonus cash on Nissan Sentra, another $750 bonus cash on Nissan Altima, an additional $1,000 bonus cash on Nissan Pathfinder, and $1,250 on Nissan Frontier. Plus rates as low as 0% and 3.9 for 84 months. The Bonus Cash Extravaganza underway right now at Carlock Nissan, Van Drive, Jackson.
Brighton leading 5-4. Zane Atwood, the batter for TCA. Pitch is in there for a strike. Killinger's windup. High breaker is a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls and a strike. Getting a little frisky out in the crowd. Sounds like they're getting into the game. Five, 4, Brighton with the lead. In there for a strike, the count is full. For Zane Atwood. Popped the ball out to the left fielder, his first at bat. High heat, swing and a miss. And there is 1 out.
Now batting for the Lions, number 1, Owen Atwood.
That's strikeout number 4 for Killinger. And that brings up the top of the order, Owen Atwood. Owen Atwood with a couple of singles and a couple of runs scored for the Lions over the course of innings 1 and 2. Pitch is high, ball 1. Over the top. It's in there for a strike. Gorgeous afternoon, now early evening here in West Tennessee. A little chilly, but all in all, not a bad night for baseball. Swing into right field. Right fielder is under it. Can't find it. It's in there for a base hit. He lost it in the lights. And he's in there with a stand-up double. You can see him. I wish we had the replay available. You could see the right fielder throw his hands up in there. He could not see the ball, indicating where's the ball. Give me some direction infield, and it dropped to his left. That'll drop in for a base hit, and the speedy Owen Atwood in scoring position with Harris Smith, the batter. He had a single and scored a run in the first, struck out in the second. So a chance here for TCA to tie this ball game up and perhaps get more. In the bottom of the 4th, innings are going to start to slip away here, so you got to take advantage of every opportunity that you can, especially with a ball club the quality of Brighton. Reach for 1, swing and a miss. Brighton, the 4th-ranked team in Class 3A in the state of Tennessee in Division I athletics. Baseball. Reached the semifinals last year before bowing out of the state tournament. Turn to throw, held up. Look at that crystal clear picture. Brought to you by Worthy Road Studios and the Ball Game Blitz. Pitch is low. Evens the count at 1-1. Killinger steps off the rubber. And we're going to have a conference between pitching and receiving for Brighton. trying to get their signals straight. They've done this a couple of times when TCA's had a runner on second, called time to maybe adjust their signals to each other. And the typical players putting the glove over their mouths. Don't know if too many people can lip read from that far away, but it's habit in baseball. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. A 1-run lead for Brighton here in the 4th. Killinger eyes the runner at second. Snap throw! Thought that ball was going to fly into center field, but shortstop snow-coned it. I'll take Cherry if you please. Pitch in there for a strike. Center fielder's still got some sunglasses on the top of his hat because I can see the reflection off of his hat. As I look in, he's got some shiny stuff on his head. Toss, turn to second. Runner's back in. Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with you, Larry. Would not disagree with you at all. Pitch is high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. One of our viewers says, hey, a great pitcher from center field if the umpire just get out of the way. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. You can't beat fun at the old ballpark. Swing and a miss.
Jackson Christian 9, Peabody 1.
Jackson Christian leading Peabody 9-1 in the 5th inning of that game. So Jackson Christian will be heading, looks like they're heading into Monday's clash with TCA. Right now dominating the Tidesmen of Peabody 9-1. They're a little bit ahead of where we are as far as the games go. They started a little bit before we did. Killinger checks the runner. Snap throw. That's the 3rd time he's thrown back to second base. Also, he turned and did not throw. So that's 4 looks by Killinger. Owen Atwood. Killinger is worried by the Big O. And the pitch, a soft curve outside for a ball. The more Atwood does that, the more it takes Killinger's mind off of throwing strikes. And another ball outside. So Atwood, working hard second. He wants to advance, but what he's doing is aiding the batter, Nick Jones, as well. Pitch outside. Jonesy, slick, held up in time. 3 balls and a strike. That pitch low and away. Nick wanted it. He wanted to go for it, but held up in time. And another meeting of the minds, catcher, pitcher, and shortstop. Owen Atwood's gotten between their ears a little bit, I do believe. And they are worrying an awful lot about Owen Atwood. And rightfully so, to be honest with you. Owen Atwood, one of the speediest players on the team for TCA. He's got Brighton a little bit out of shape right now. Checks the runner. And it's in there for a strike, 3-1. A well-placed single ties this ball game up. Center field was shaded just a bit to left. Swing and a miss. And the count is full. 2 outs and a full count to Nick Jones. Boy, a drive in the right field will be really sweet about now. And a walk. TCA with 2 runners on. Harrison Vance now playing first base for TCA, the starting pitcher. Harrison singled, was stranded at third in the first, walked in the second. So right here, Harrison Vance, as we have a meeting on the mound, coach comes out to talk to his infield. Harrison Vance with an opportunity to get himself off the hook with a well-placed, hard-hit single. As some people was doing the bobblehead in the dugout or in the press box. To the left, to the right. Umpire coming out and says, let's break this meeting up. Let's play baseball. It's chilly out here. Now, I will say once again, I wanted to mention the pitcher for Brighton, Killinger. Met the young man before the game. When I got here, Brighton had just arrived. And everybody knows my struggles walking and getting up steps. And young Mr. Killinger, another one of his teammates, assisted me in getting up the steps. They carried my walker up the steps and gave me a hand, making sure I didn't trip over my own 2 feet. And a nice young man is that pitcher, Killinger. And I appreciate him and his teammates' kindness. I said, I wish you well, but don't wish you well tonight. But I do thank the young man for his kindness. You don't see that a lot, and it's healthy to see that in today's youth. I wish there was more of it. Killinger with 2 outs and 2 on. Eyes, big Harrison Vance. Swing, hit, center field, deep, but the center fielder is under it for the out. So for TCA, no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on base. We go into the top of the 5th. It's Brighton 5 and TCA 4 right here on the Ballgame Blitz Sports Network.
The Bonus Cash Extravaganza is underway right now at Carlock Nissan in Jackson. In addition to dealer discounts, get another $750 bonus cash on Nissan Sentra, another $750 bonus cash on Nissan Altima, an additional $1,000 bonus cash on Nissan Pathfinder, and $1,250 on Nissan Frontier. Plus rates as low as 0% and 3.9 for 84 months. The Bonus Cash Extravaganza underway right now at Carlock Nissan, Van Drive, Jackson.
Why go on vacation when you can live on vacation?
Aloha Custom Pools will help you create your very own piece of paradise, and you can enjoy it every day.
What are you waiting for?
Take the plunge. Call Aloha Custom Pools or visit us online.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
It's a final Jackson Christian 10-run rules. Trenton Peabody in 5 innings. Jackson Christian 11. The Golden Tide 1. We'll see Jackson Christian right here on Monday, 5:45 for the countdown to first pitch pregame show. It's a big district street fight, and you'll see it right here on the Ballgame Blitz Sports Network. The pitch is in there for a strike. Brogy Ray, Seth Allen, and Colt Carpenter. 1, 2, and 3 for Brighton in this inning. The pitch is in there for a strike. Max ahead of the count, 0-2. Pitch low. And a ball. We're in the top of the 5th. Runs are coming early and often early in this game. It's kind of slowed down a little bit. Richardson pitches low, evens the count at deuces, 2-2. Inside with the heat, and the count is full. Pitch is high. And the walk.
Betting next, number 32, Seth Allen.
That is the 8th walk given up by Max Richardson this year. Not a bad total for the amount of games played. Pitch on the outside. Of course, Max is coming in this ball game with a ridiculous 1.024 ERA. Ridiculous in a good way if you're a pitcher, that is. I had to make that proviso with Papa sitting just to my right. Pitch, a little heat for a strike. We'd like to welcome all of you just watched the Jackson Christian Trenton Peabody game. Jackson Christian winning 11-1. We'll see you Eagles fans right here at Trinity Christian Academy on Monday. If you can't make the game, you'll see the broadcast right here on the TCA Facebook page. First pitch pregame show at 5:45. Swing, a foul ball, out of play. And I got to buy some more glass for my car. 5-4, Brighton leads TCA here in the 5th. Fastball is high and the count is full. I thought those were hands clapping, but that's cleats on concrete and rocks. Softball game's over. I'd love to get a final from that if anybody knows the final of that game. Turn out the lights. The party's over on the softball field. They're all coming down here to the baseball field for Brighton and TCA. Swing, high, pop up. Max Richardson, Harrison Vance, call on it. The ball's dropped by Brooksy. Fires, and the ball goes into center field, but the center field catches it and brings it back in. The pop-up single for Seth Allen. He didn't hit that ball out of a phone booth, but he got a single out of it. Colt Carpenter a bat for Brighton. Turn, whirls, throws. Tried to backside tag. Ball goes in the center field. Throw from the center field is not going to be in time. And the errant throw advances runners to third and second for Brighton. That's going to bring Hayden Hogue out of the dugout. While he talks to the folks, we'll take a quick 30-second break right here on the Ballgame Blitz Sports Network.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Bank of Jackson, one of the many fine sponsors of TCA Baseball right here on the Ballgame Blitz. And we're back to play after the party's over. 5-4, Brighton leads. Runners at second and third, and nobody out. For the Cardinals, Richardson in a little bit of a pickle. Swing, popped it up, ball goes left field, curving, and it's out of play. Hey, you see a good shot of the batter? Colt Carpenter, wide stance. Hit, long throw to first, and the out. Nice play. 5-3 on the putout, and the first out of the inning, holding the runners. Turned, made the catch, held the runner, long throw to first, and there's one out. Left fielder Brody Billings batting for Brighton. He walked and scored the second. Had a single and was stranded on first in the third. Pitch, swing, foul ball. Souvenir for a young fan. Fan obviously made a nice catch with all that clapping going on. Pitch outside. Brooksy with a nice job sliding over to get that one. Richardson eyes the mark. Breaking pitch. Wicked swing and a miss. Max eyes the mark with runners on second and third. Checks at third. Pitch. Hit. And a foul ball into left field. Just to the left of the foul line. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Nick Jones dived for it in an attempt to catch it. Just out of his reach. There's a nice shot of the batter, Billings. And the runner at second. The natives are not happy with the call. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball looked a little low outside to me, but breaker, swing, and a foul ball. Just got a piece of that one.
My connection's too slow. Are you still streaming?
That is correct, sir. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And there are 2 outs. That's Max's 20th strikeout of the year. The catcher, Christian Kozer, is the batter. Struck out in the second, lined out to center field in the third. Ball, we need an out of this number 9 spot to get out of this. Big wicked breaker, yes sir. And Richardson ahead of the count, 0-1. Smoke, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Outside, ball gets around. Brooksy finds it and keeps it from runners scoring as he dug that ball out quickly. There you see the batter. The pitch. Reach for it. Swing and a miss. Richardson gets out of the inning. No damage done for Brighton. 1 hit on no errors. There were no runs and 2 left on base. We go into the bottom of the 5th. It's Brighton 5 and TCA 4 right here on the Ball Game Blitz Sports Network.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
It's the off season, but it's the best season to buy at Aloha Custom Pools. Snag your dream pool now, and we promise you'll be splashing around by Memorial Day. What are you waiting for? Give us a call or visit us at AlohaCustomPools.com.
Oh, welcome back to Trinity Christian Academy. Bump, bump, bump. Good times never felt so good but Brighton leads TCA 5-4. We got a new pitcher. We'll close the box. We'll close the book on Killinger from Brighton. Take a look at his official numbers. Killinger pitched 4 complete innings, gave up 6 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned, struck out 5, and walked 4. He leaves the game as we go into the bottom of the 5th with a 5-4 lead. And we'll see we'll check the books here and see who's coming into the ball game to replace him. Croson is now the batter for
leading off the bottom of the 5th, number 5, Max Richardson.
The Cardinals. Croson, the DH, now batting. Killinger gives up 5, but he leaves with a 5-4 lead. TCA. Let's do some damage, boys. Pitch inside for a ball. Well, the 1-1 pitch. Check swing and a strike. Max Richardson, the pitcher, batting for TCA. Singled and stranded at second. Singled and scored in the 3rd. Swing, strike, and he makes it. Turns as in the 2nd. So, if correct me if I'm wrong, Max will get a strikeout, advances to first, and in the 2nd on the 2 errors or 1 errors on the play, just 1 error. Getting the official word from timing and scoring. You know, I like when we strike out and the man ends up on 2nd. That should happen more often. Andrew Perry, batting for TCA. Well, here is another situation. We've got a runner in scoring position with only no outs. And we're in the 5th. We need to drive this runner in right now. Andrew Perry has a chance to be a bit of a hero if he can come through right here wearing number 13. Wearing that number, he shows you he ain't afraid. Signed to pitch with Belmont next year. Memory serves me correct. But playing the outfield today in right field. And, boy, we could use a base hit right here. Outfield playing deep in center and left. Deep all the way around, really. Center field shaded just a bit to left. Turns, pops up a bunt, and the pitcher catches it. Oh. That's not what we needed. Got underneath that and he's trying to almost bunt for a base hit, but he got the bat just underneath the ball. And that brings up John Brooks. Walked in the 1st, flew out to center in the 3rd. Come on, Brooksy. Pitch is low for a ball. 1 out. A runner in scoring position We're in the 5th. The innings are winding down. Swing and a miss. That one got the umpire a little bit. Hope he's all right. Took one right in the schnauzer, it looked like. Looked like he took you off the mask to me, which is the schnauzer. In common terms, that's the nose. Both coaches come to check on the ump. On Blue, he's checked by his other ump. Had a nice talk. Didn't get his name, but the base umpire tonight just moved back to the Jackson area, lived in Paris for several years, was reminiscing about that. My family, my mother's side of the family, my mother born and raised in Paris, Tennessee, moved to Indiana as a young girl, a grade schooler. But we were reminiscing about days gone by in Paris. And Hank Jr. as well, who I'm told sold his home there on the river. Runner in scoring position. Brooks with a chance to do damage. Pitch is inside. 2 balls and a strike. Swing, popped it up, but it's going to go out of play. Way out of play. They're playing softball in the parking lot. We'll get you a score in that game here quickly. You know, a couple times we've been here and they've been playing football back there. And they got a little softball game, a little fungo going on. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. TCA down by 1, but a runner in scoring position. John Brooks, the batter. Changeup gets away. Runner's going to advance to third. And now the situation becomes even more critical for TCA. Now a well-placed sacrifice fly would tie this ball game up. But I'd rather have a base hit. Got to get this runner across right now. 2 opportunities to get the runner across. Let's take advantage of it right here with the catcher, John Brooks. And a full count. 1 out. Third base playing at the edge of the grass in case there's a bunt. Don't think we're going to see that. Oh, inside. And a called third strike. And there are now 2 outs. Now we require a base hit. Pop-up's not going to get the job done. Got to have a base hit now. Harpo, the courtesy runner, is at third. Low and outside. The count is 1-1. You're welcome, Miss Dool. You are very welcome. And I thank you for watching, ma'am. The pitch. High heat, swing and a miss. And we're in the hole, 1-2. Well, Connor Quarles, the batter. Pitch is in there for a strike. We take looking, and then it is over. TCA has a runner stranded on third, And we move into the top of the 6th. It's Brighton 5 and TCA 4. Don't you go nowhere. TCA Baseball will be back right here on the Ballgame Blitz Sports Network.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Hello folks, this is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installations, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Well, it's the top of the 6th. It's time to say your prayers, little ones, boys and girls. Brighton leads TCA 5-4. Max Richardson on for his 3rd inning of work. And the top of the order for Brighton leads off the inning. It'll be Case Mitchell, the shortstop, Garrett Glass, MJ Paramore, the 3 for Brighton. Pitch is low. 2 balls and a strike. And they call it high, 3-0. In there for a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And Richardson works the count full. Behind 3-0, 2 quick strikes, and a walk.
Now batting number 20, Garrett Glass.
Well, it was Brighton with 4 in the 2nd, the big inning. For the Cardinals, TCA had 3 in the bottom of the 1st. Swing, ball into the outfield. We're under it. We make the catch. The long throw in holds the runner at first.
Now batting number 7.
And there's one out. MJ Paramore, the right fielder, struck out in the 1st, walked, and scored in the 3rd, and was the 2nd out in the 4th. 1 unassisted. Heat, ball gets away from Brooks. Fires down, got time. Oh. Slid in just under the tag. Thought we had that one, folks. As Mitchell advances to 2nd. Breaking ball, fouled, and out of play. That fooled him. Here's the pitch. Wicked curve, swing and a miss. Max with a 1-2 count ahead of it. Checks the runner. Fouls it off. Paramore, the lefty. For Brighton. Change up curve. Popped it up. Hustling over. and it drops just the other side of the foul line for a bloop single. Mitchell advances to third. Paramore with the single. Cade Croson, who's now pitching, is batting for the Cardinals. Reached on Aaron, scored in the second, grounded 6-3 in the third. That was the final out of the inning in the fifth. Or the fourth, excuse me. Richardson checks the runner at third, fires, breaking ball. It's going to go into right field for or left field for a base hit. One runner scores. And Brighton with a 6-4 lead.
Now batting number 1.
Brody Ray, the third baseman, batting for the Cardinals. Looks like we have a courtesy runner in for the Cardinals at first. Swing, hit, center field, under it, catch. Throw in the third, not in time. So there are 2 outs in the inning. And we need that third out because TCA has given up 1 run here in the 6th inning. It's 6-4 Cardinal. Pitch hits the corner for a strike. Two outs. Brighton up by a deuce. Rocks, fires, wicked. And we got the runner caught between first and second. And he's out before the runner crosses the plate. For Brighton in the inning, 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors and 1 left on base. As we go into the bottom of the 6th, it's 6-4 Brighton on the Ballgame Blitz Sports Network. We're back after this.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
Hi, I'm Stan Gerard for your local Food Right. Food Right is the home of the butcher. Food Right is proud to sell certified Angus beef. It's the very best there is. All of our beef, signature pork, and chicken products are cut and packed fresh daily by our in-store butchers. To feed your family well, Food Right with 11 locations across West Tennessee is where you need to go. Have a great day, everyone, and much more importantly,
Food Right, one of the
God
fine
bless.
sponsors of TC Athletics. Food Right with 11 locations in West Tennessee. Chances are, wherever you're watching this game, there's a Food Right near you. Food Right, the home of the butcher. TCA with only 2 at-bats left. It'll be Zane Atwood, Owen Atwood, and Harris Smith to bat here in the bottom of the 6th. Guy gets some work done. Swing and a miss. I'd like to get a bunch of that work done here in the 6th. Down by a deuce. Pitch low outside for a ball. Zane flew out to left and struck out. His 2 at bats, he's 0 for 2. The count is 2-2. Bottom of the 6th. Bagger digs in. Here's the offering. And a strikeout. I don't know if that's 4th or 5th time we've been caught looking on strike 3. Owen Atwood bagged for TCA. He is 3 for 3 with 2 runs scored. Had a double back in the 4th, couple of singles in the 1st and 2nd, 2 runs as well. Pitch was called a strike. High and outside. Here's the windup, the throw. Swing, fouled it off. Evens the count at 2-2.
You want to grab the water?
And once again, we welcome those of you who watched Jackson Christian 10-run rule Peabody earlier, 11-1 in a 5-inning affair. Thanks for switching over and watching TCA and Brighton. We'll see you folks from Peabody right here at TCA on Monday, 5:45 for the pregame show, 6 o'clock, first pitch. Swing and a miss. And another strikeout.
Now batting number 16,
2 outs.
Smith.
Six, 7, 8. Brighton pitching with 9 strikeouts in this game. Change up on the outside corner for a strike. Pitch a little bit inside. Off speed to the outside. It's 2-1. The count. Croson on in relief for Brighton. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Croson with the offering. Outside, the count is full. Well, gotta get something going here now. Can't do it without base runners. Smith with a full count. Anything close, he's got to swing to protect the plate. High heat. And the strikeout. A 1-2-3 inning for TCA. We go into the top of the 7th. It is 6-4 Brighton on the TCA Broadcast Network and, actually the Ball Game Blitz Broadcast Network. Back after this.
Hi, I'm Stan Gerard for your local Food Right. Food Right is the home of the butcher. Food Right is proud to sell certified Angus beef. It's the very best there is. All of our beef, signature pork, and chicken products are cut and packed fresh daily by our in-store butchers. To feed your family well, Food Right, with 11 locations across West Tennessee, is where you need to go. Have a great day, everyone, and much more importantly, God bless.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should offer more than a place to just store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest accounts include the flexibility of a checking account with tiered interest rates, identity theft protection, cell phone protection, and more. So start a financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number at the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company is an equal housing lender, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Tell you what, folks, if you want to build a strong foundation for your financial situation, the folks at Foundation Bank are the folks that you need to talk to. We go into the top of the 7th. Brighton leads TCA by a score of 6-4. Max Richardson on relief of Harrison Vance. Popped it up. We're digging for it. Out of play. There's a look at the crowd. There's Larry Lewis. The Condos. And Brighton brought some fans this evening. They came through Brownsville. Hope traveling mercies for them on their way home. Here's a swing. Ball to Atwood. The long throw over and the out.
Fans, I just got word that hamburgers, hot dogs are all half price at the concession.
And if I wasn't on a diet, hamburgers and hot dogs half price would be a good deal. But I did check the scales today, and fortune favors the bold. Lost 7 pounds since the last time I checked.
Now batting number 13, Colt Carpenter.
Colt Carpenter, the bagger. 0 for 3 on the evening. Swing, foul ball out of play. Got to hold the fort down here if you're the Lions. Reach for it. Do you offer? They don't appeal. It's a ball. 1-1 with one out. Virtually the same pitch. Call a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Strike him out, throw him out. And there are 2 down.
Now batting number 8. Now batting number 28, Brody Billings.
Brody Billings, the left fielder, batting for Brighton. Walked and scored in the second, singled and stranded in the third, struck out in the 5th.
Do you have cheeseburgers? Okay, can I have cheeseburgers?
Richardson ahead of the count, 0-2 with 2 outs. Swing, fielded by Jones. The long throw is in time. Brighton goes down 1-2-3 in the inning. We move to the bottom of the 7th. Trinity Christian Academy with some work to do. I ain't heard no fat lady yet. 6-4 Brighton as we go into the bottom of the 7th right here on the Ball Game Blitz Sports Network.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
Trinity Christian Academy, We go into the bottom of the faithful 7th. TCA with work to do. We got the hard hats on. Brighton leads 6-4.
And leading off the bottom of the 7th.
It's going to be the meat
Number 7, Nick Jones.
of the TCA order. It'll be Slick Nick Jones, Harrison Vance, Max Richardson. If anybody gets on, Andrew Perry for the Lions. Our heavy hitters will bat here in the bottom of the 7th. Let's go to work, boys. The first pitch. Swing and a miss. But the thing you want to avoid at this point is trying to get it all back with one swing. Evens the count at 1-1. Right now, the winning run is in the dugout, third up in the inning. The pitch. Swing, foul ball, right side, out of play. Don't everybody go for it at once. TCA behind in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Come on, Nick. Oh, second time tonight, Blue has caught one on the noggin. Ouch. Yeah, he took that one and had to walk it off. Now, if he only grabs some of the infield dirt and just rubs it on himself, it'd be complete. TCA coaches tell him, just rub some dirt on it and get back in the game. Nick Jones, the hard-hitting senior. One ball, 2 strikes. Pitcher digs in. Jonesy digs in himself. And the pitcher backs off the rubber after a stare down. Like a matador staring down a bull. Here's the pitch. It's outside. The count is 2-2. Time to go to work, young Lions. Swing and a miss. And there's one out. That is double-digit strikeouts for Brighton pitching in this ball game. Harrison Vance in here to help his own cause a little bit. Takes a strike. About time for Harrison to open up here. Swing, foul ball out of play. Harrison quickly in the hole, 0-2. As you can see, TCA down by a deuce. One out here in the bottom of the 7th. The windup in the pitch. Hit, shortstop, long throw in the out, and there are 2 away.
Now batting number 5, Max Richardson.
Max Richardson, the last gasp of gas for the Lions. Max has reached base. Let's see, Max is 1 for 3 tonight.
my daily grades. No, I mean.
Low for ball one.
It's just like, what class is this in? United States history.
Well, pitcher's got to help his own cause by getting on base. Here in the bottom of the seventh, Max digs in.
One thing I do struggle with is like I don't study in order. I'll study like the sentence and answer, like over and over and over again. So I'll read the sentence.
Here's the windup. Pitch inside, ball two. Two balls, no strikes, 2 outs for the Lions in the bottom of the seventh. Inside pitch, swing and a miss. 2-1. Oh. Appreciate everybody watching this broadcast this afternoon and evening, right here on the Ball Game Blitz Sports Network. Pitcher eyes the mark. Low and inside, 3-1. And Richardson walks. So TCA still alive. Andrew Perry. Got a courtesy runner coming in. Getting some wheels out there. Andrew Perry represents the tying run in this ball game, so Andrew's got to get on base. And the potential winning run is on deck. Pitch is inside for a ball. Tell you what, either way, it's been a well-played ball game between these two teams, Brighton and TCA. There's a ghost in the outfield looking over the center field wall. That's kind of spooky. 2 balls and no strikes. Pitch is on the corner for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. A runner on. That's Harpole. Swing, hit, shortstop fields it. It's going to be a long throw. And game's still going on. Runner advances to third. Runners on the corner for the Lions. And controversy, Brighton thinks they tagged the runner out.
There's no way he was on the ground and could have done that. Ain't no way.
Oh, please do not let the game end like this. Let's not let it end on a controversial call. Let the boys decide on the field. The tying run is at first base. Andrew Perry is the important one.
Now batting, number 8, John Brooks.
Brooksy, John Brooks, the catcher. Batting for the Lions. Well, just like last night, the Lions not going down in the 7th without a fight. TCA trying to make things interesting here in Windy City, Tennessee. Runners on third and first. John Brooks, the batter. Swing center field. Get down, get down. But the catch is made. And the game is over. The final score, it's Brighton 6 and TCA 4. We'll take a quick 1-minute break. We'll come back and put a bow on this one right here on the Ball Game Blitz Sports Network. I get it right all game, then I get tongue-tied. Back after this.
We are a team composed of highly skilled physical therapists with new school treatment approaches and old school customer service principles. We are a community presence because we know our foundation rests in relationship building and involvement. We are leaders in this industry and we're putting in time daily to develop that aspect of thinking. We're more than a business. We're a team composed of individuals governed by a set of core values. We're more than a physical therapy clinic. We're a movement in the profession. We are your premier physical therapy team in West Tennessee.
Your life. Your home.
Your business. Your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Believe in family. Believe in your fellow man. Believe in daddy-daughter dances, home-cooked meals, and bedtime stories. Believe in honesty and an honest day's work. Believe that love and faith make the world a better place. We do, because we believe in you. We're Farm Bureau Insurance, and we don't just believe in Tennessee. We believe in Tennesseans. Farm Bureau Insurance, Tennessee's insurance company.
Call Farm Bureau agent Travis Vance at 731-661-0102 or see him at 285 North Parkway in Jackson.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. You know, home buying can be a long and confusing process, especially in today's market. Well, our Home Sweet Home Loan program offers incredibly competitive rates and allows you to keep your loan local throughout the entire life of the loan. So start your financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number on the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company and Foundation Bank are an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Waterwell Solutions, LLC offers experienced and diversified services throughout the greater Tennessee area. Waterwell Solutions specializes in water well drilling operations. They are experienced in the design, construction, and maintenance of wells from 4 to 16 inches in diameter and depths up to 1,000 feet. Waterwell Solutions has 3 locations in Summerville, Brownsville, and Trenton. For a consultation, give them a call at 731-779-1275.
The unhappy final, Brighton defeats TCA. Brighton, the number 4 team in the state in Class 3A. Brighton defeats TCA this evening by a score of 6-4. Here's the line score for Brighton. They had 4 runs in the second, 1 in the third, 1 in the sixth for their 6 runs. 7 hits and 2 errors for the Cardinals. TCA started the game hot, had 3 in the first, 1 in the second, and that was all that TCA could muster. 4 hits, 7 runs, and 3 errors. Outstanding batters for TCA tonight. Owen Atwood, 2 for 4 with a couple of runs. Harris Smith, 1 for 4 with a run. Nick Jones, 1 for 2 with a run and an RBI, a couple of walks. Max Richardson, 1 for 3 with an RBI. Andrew Perry, 2 of 4. TCA with 29 play appearances, 4 runs, 7 hits, 4 RBIs, 4 walks, and we struck out 12 times. Outstanding batters for Brighton. Maxwell was 1 for 3 with 3 RBIs. He was the Lion Killer tonight. Krausen, who comes on to get the save, was 2 of 4 with a run scored and an RBI. And Allen, the first baseman, was 2 for 4. For TCA pitching, Vance started, pitched 3 innings, gave up 5 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned, struck out 3 and walked 3. He gets the hard luck loss tonight. Max Richardson, on in relief, pitched 4 innings, pitched well, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, struck out 3 and walked 2. TCA giving up 7 hits on the night, 6 runs, 6 earned, 6 strikeouts, and 5 walks. And for Brighton, Killinger gets the win. He pitched 4 innings, giving up 6 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned, struck out 5, and walked 4. Croson with some nice relief, great relief actually. Pitched 3 innings, only gave up 1 hit, struck out 7, and walked 1. Brighton pitching gave up 7 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned, struck out an incredible 12 Lions while walking 5. TCA's next ball game right here on the Ball Game Blitz Sports Network will be Monday, as TCA will be in a neighborhood street fight with district ramifications on the line. It'll be Jackson Christian coming to TCA, and you can see that game exclusively right here on the Ball Game Blitz Sports Network on the TCA Facebook page. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed the broadcast, if not the outcome. Traveling mercies to our friends from Brighton as they make their way back. This ball game was directed by Paul Schulze this afternoon. Eric Inman on camera, and the executive producer of the Ball Game Blitz in Worthy Road Studios is Paul Schulze. Brighton defeats TCA 6-4. On behalf of the voice of Trinity Christian Athletics, Diamond Dave McCulley, please keep his wife in your thoughts and prayers. My name is Stan Gerard. Until Monday at 5:45, have a blessed weekend, but much more importantly, God bless.
The award-winning Ball Game Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 750,000 views in 2023. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join over 4,500 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillies, Union University, Bethel, USJ, TCA, Jackson Christian, Sacred Heart, and Peabody. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The Ball Game Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.